Discussing before the break, Kitab Tawheed, chapter number 42. This deviant sect, the Mu'tazila, they say man creates his own action. Man creates his own action. This is absolutely wrong. Not true. We don't create anything. That's why Imam Bukhari, if you read, there is a chapter, Babu Khalq Af'al al-Ibad, that the deeds and actions of mankind are created. He's refuting the Mu'tazila, who say that man creates his own action. Are you following? Watch now. I'm going to do an action. I'm going to drop the pen. This is an action, right? According to the Mu'tazila, I created it. Now, we are going to analyze this action into its own elements or constituents or components. What did I need to throw the pen? Will. I decided to throw it, I threw it. Second thing, strength. Third thing, space. Fourth, time. How many elements? 4. These 4 together, they constitute the action, right? Which one I created? Did I create the will? I created it, or it's there? Tell me. Remember, my will is totally dependent on Allah's. I didn't create my will. Second thing, the strength, I created it. Who created it? Allah. Time, I created it. Space, all these, they constitute the action. Who created all of them? Who created the action? Allah. I didn't create anything. So to say that man creates is totally not true. So the one who creates is Allah, and man creates not. Are you following? So this brings us, my dear brothers and sisters, to the end of chapter 42. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide all the Muslims to the straight path, and may Allah keep us steadfast on the haqq. Ameen. My dear brothers and sisters and dear viewers, we have completed Kitab al-Tawheed, chapter number 42, and we will be starting Kitab al-Tawheed, chapter number 43. What is said about the one who is not satisfied with an oath taken by Allah's name. This chapter talks about glorifying Allah and glorifying His names. So if someone swears by Allah, by any of Allah's name, you are obligated to accept that. Are you following? For instance, in the Islamic court, if you say, so and so, he owes me this amount of money, you file the case. The Muslim Qadi, judge, will call that person. First of all, the Muslim judge will ask you, what documents do you have? What proofs do you have that the man owes you money, that you lent him some money? What proof do you have? Well, you know, because I trust him, I didn't take anything. That's why, by the way, when you lend someone money, ask him to sign. Tell him, I will write, on this day you have taken this amount of money and you have to sign here. Even if he is a very close friend of yours. Because maybe after lending you this amount of money, I died. So this money is not mine now, it is the inheritors. So if there is any document, the inheritors can come to you and say, our father lent you this amount of money. And here we have the document. This is your signature. So the Muslim judge will ask, what proof do you have? Well, I don't have any. Then, well, the man doesn't owe you anything. because you don't have any concrete, irrefutable evidence. Because otherwise, anyone can accuse anyone. Are you following? Remember when Sayyidina Ali, he lost his shield, and he found the shield with the Jew, and the Jew said, no, this is my shield. What proof do you have it is yours? The Muslim Caliph, Sayyidina Ali, the Khalifa, could not take the shield from the Jew. So he had to go to the Muslim judge and file a case. And the Muslim judge called the Jew. Who has the shield with him? The Jew. So when you have something in your possession, it is yours. So the Qadi, the Muslim Qadi, he asked the Khalifa, what proof do you have? I don't have any. It is mine. No. What proof do you have? Do you have any witness? Yes, my son. In Islam, we don't accept the testimony of the son. Do you have anything? No. The Muslim Qadi to the Jew, it is yours. The Jew, when he saw this adl, justice, he said, the shield, it is Ali's. And he accepted Islam on the spot. So, the Muslim Qadi will ask you, what proof do you have? You don't have any? Now, the one who is accused has to swear by Allah. I swear by Allah that I owe him nothing. And that's it. That will be the end of the case. Are you following? At the time of the Prophet ﷺ, you know that when the Muslims took Khaybar, Khaybar happened to be the place where the Jews were living. Okay? And when the Muslims, they took Khaybar, the Jews, they asked the Prophet ﷺ and they said, we are expert in the field of agriculture. So leave us here. We'll take care of the area and the palm trees, and we will give you a portion of the produce, the product. He said, okay. So he left the Jews living in Khaybar. So every year the Prophet ﷺ would send someone to count the trees that bear fruit. So he sent two of the Sahaba. Who are these, the people in Khaybar? Jews, Yahud. What happened, now they are walking among the date palm trees, and then they were separated by some trees. So one of them was ahead, and he waited, expecting the other to follow him. The other one didn't follow him. He went back, he found him killed. The first impression, the first thing that comes to your mind, who killed the Sahabi? The Jews. Because this is their area. So the Muslims immediately, they accused the Jews. They said, they are the ones who killed our brother. The Prophet ﷺ said, do you have any proof? You don't have any proof. So in this case, he said, 50. From among the Jews should swear by Allah that they did not kill your brother. So the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned a number. From among the Jews, they should swear by Allah that they did not kill your brother. Or the same number from among yourselves, you Muslims, you swear by Allah that the Jews killed your brother. You choose. Either the Jews, they will say, we did not kill him, or you swear by Allah that they killed your brother. The Muslims said, we didn't see, so we cannot swear. So the Prophet ﷺ, then the Jews will swear by Allah that they didn't kill. He said, we will not accept their oath if they swear. We will not accept it. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, then the Jews are innocent. You don't have any proof against them. And he gave the blood money, the ransom from Bayt al-Mal. Though all these circumstances might lead, and one can reach that conclusion that the Jews did it. But there is a possibility, maybe somebody else, right? Someone who's not a Jew happened to be there, stabbed him and ran away. Possible or not? So you see, in Islam, even when it comes to blood, issues of the blood, crimes, the oath itself and swearing by Allah can be accepted. And you have to accept it. My dear brothers and sisters and dear viewers, we'll be continuing, inshallah, Kitab Tawheed, chapter number 43. In the coming episode, looking forward to seeing you. Till then, fi amanillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.